Order number 3, messages.
Next.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Honorable members, there is progress and status report. All the Joint Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs and Governance, Labor and Social Welfare, regarding the petition to the County Assembly of Kericho regarding the recent advertisement of recruitment for persons to various departments in the county government by the County Public Service Board. This is submitted pursuant to Standing Order number 204, and I call upon the Honorable Chairman for Governance, Labor and Social Welfare to give the status report on the same. The Honorable Francis Terrer.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to give a progress and status report of the Joint Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs and Governance, Labor and Social Welfare regarding the petition to the County Assembly of Kericho for the recent advertisement of recruitment of persons to various departments in the county government by the County Public Service Board. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to start on committee observations.
All right, that is in order. The Honorable
Mr. Speaker, sir, the Joint Committee on Governance, Labor, Social Welfare, and Justice and Legal Affairs observes as follows. That number 1, a meeting between the County Public Service Board chairperson and the Chief Executive Officer and the Joint Committee has been held today, the 21st day of May 2025, at the County Assembly chambers to deliberate on the petition raised on the confirmation of that 6 member staff from various departments and recruitment of 172 new staff. Number 2, Mr. Speaker, upon
order, Honorable. Is it 172 or 176?
176.
All right.
Pardon. 176 new staff. Number 2, Mr. Speaker, is that upon deliberations and scrutiny of the various documents submitted by the board, it is clear that most areas are gray and require further investigation to determine if the process of confirmation and recruitment is done fairly by the board and PSM through CRF MAC. Number 3, Mr. Speaker, the board informed the Joint Committee that there were many applicants and thus omissions and commissions could have been done by various selection teams during the shortlisting. Number 4 is that the board conducts its recruitment process using a system as compared to most counties that uses manual. Number 5 is that the feedback mechanism to various applicants is not done real time, hence causing a gap in information on the applicants who are not shortlisted. Mr. Speaker, sir, committee recommendation. Mr. Speaker, sir, number 1, the Joint Committee on Governance, Labor, Social Welfare, and Justice and Legal Affairs 6 leave of this Honorable Assembly for the extension of time to enable it to deliberate and conclude on the matters raised by the petitioners. Number 2, Mr. Speaker, is that the recruitment process currently underway be halted until the issues raised by the petitioners are heard and determined. And number 3, Mr. Speaker, is that the representatives of the petitioners and any agreed party should appear before the Joint Committee for further deliberations and determinations. And number 4, Mr. Speaker, is that a comprehensive report be done by the Joint Committee in response to the petition and recommendations of the matters of recruitment and promotions in Kericho County. Acknowledgement, Mr. Speaker, is that the committee wishes to thank the Office of the Speaker and the clerk for the support extended to it on the preparation of this petition. We also thank the committee members of the Justice and Legal Affairs and Governance, Labor and Social Welfare for their tireless efforts towards the execution of their mandates. Mr. Speaker, sir, special gratitude goes to the Chair and the Secretary, County Public Service Board, the County Executive Member, PSM, the County Chief Officer, PSM, and the Secretariat of the PSM, County Public Service Board, and the County Assembly for their invaluable input. It is my bliss and duty, Mr. Speaker, sir, to pass on to carry standing orders number 204 to present this status report of the Joint Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs, Governance, Labor and Social Welfare for consideration by this County Assembly, signed by Honorable Francis Terer, who is the Chairman, Labor and Social Welfare Committee Chairperson, and Honorable Amos Pirir, the Chairman, Justice and Legal Affairs. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, thank you so much, the Honorable Francis Terer, for the report. Honorable members, you realize that this report is tabled under papers in our order of business, and as you have heard the recommendations from number 1 to number 4, this is based on the engagements that you had today with the County Assembly Service Board, and I hope both the committees on justice, committee on Justice and Legal Affairs, as well as Governance, Labor and Social Welfare, the two committees sat and came up with those observations and recommendations. That is okay, is it? And therefore, the only thing that I will direct now, that since this is not a form of a motion, is probably, or not even probably, I direct the office of the clerk to inform the County Assembly Service Board of those resolutions that you sat today and deliberated upon, which are very clear in this document, just the way that you have read it. Is that okay? Yeah? Yes. The honorable majority whip, I can see either you are nodding, accepting, or you are not. What are you saying? Yeah.
Thank you, Speaker. Maybe you said the County Assembly Service Board. You say Public Service Board.
Oh, sorry.
That was a correction.
Okay. Thank you so much, the majority whip. You know, I'm used to the County Assembly Service Board, where I am the chairperson. So there should be distinction. This is the County Public Service Board. Okay? These recommendations are directed to the County Public Service Board, and the observations and the recommendations were arrived at by the two committees. That is the Committee on Governance as well as the one on Justice and Legal Affairs. So clerk, ensure that these recommendations and observations are forwarded to the County Public Service Board of Kericho. Okay, next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Honorable members, we have one notice of motion by the Leader of Majority, the Honorable Philip Rono.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to move the notice of motion. But before I do that, Mr. Speaker, allow me to welcome the students from Ainamoi ward, Mr. Speaker, where Honorable Cheria Bot, who happens to be the Deputy Speaker of this County Assembly, Mr. Speaker, represents. Mr. Speaker, just to inform the students of from Ainamo ward,
Order.
that county assembly.
Order, honorable members, order, honorable, do we have any, is the honorable Philip Mutai in? Any other member in the speakers panel? Yeah. All right,
Mr. Speaker,
let
maybe-
us give to the honorable Hezron Yatich to come and sit on my behalf to attend to a very important the leader of majority. You can take a seat when I am on the mic. You should be sitting down. Yeah? Order, the leader of majority. Order. I'll just remind you on the few rules. Sorry for your interruptions. I know you are issuing a notice of motion as I got a very urgent call that I must attend to, and therefore I'm requesting the members to appoint the Honorable Hezron Yatich, who is the leader of majority emeritus, to be the speaker of this afternoon, so that he can proceed with this matter. Please talk over, because the panel are not there. Then I'll come back. Order, honorable members, sorry for that interruption. After some consultations, honorable members, let us proceed. The leader of majority, issue your notice of motion. The leader of majority. The leader of majority, the honorable Philip Rono.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I was about to move the notice of motion, Mr. Speaker, before the interruption. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to welcome the students from Ainamo ward before I move the notice of motion, Mr. Speaker, and to inform them that County Assembly, Mr. Speaker, is basically the replica of the Senate and the National Assembly. And the way we transact business here is equally the same, the way they transact the businesses there. The only difference, Mr. Speaker, is that we do the county laws, while them they do the laws touching the whole country, Mr. Speaker. That's I think that's the only difference. But nevertheless, I want to welcome you. Make sure you go around, learn how we do all this business. Otherwise, thank you. Mr. Speaker, allow me now to move the notice of motion that aware that the County Assembly on Wednesday, 23rd April 2025, in their morning session, Mr. Speaker, approve a motion to adopt the report of the Committee on Appointment or the approval hearing of the panel for the selection of the County Secretary and County Public Service Board. Further aware that the said adopted report rejected the nomination of various persons to serve as members of the selection panel for the County Secretary and the County Public Service Board. Further aware that the office of the County Secretary has been vacant from 9th July 2024, and that Mr. Leonard Kiri has been acting for the same position for close to 12 months. Concerned that pursuant to the Public Service Commission guidelines, one cannot be in acting position for more than 12 months. Further, concerned that the term of the current County Public Service Board will end on 30th June 2025, and the law does not provide for extension of their term once it ends. Further concerned that there is likely to be a vacuum in the operations of the county public service since the tenure of the board will soon end and the acting county secretary's term cannot again be extended, Mr. Speaker. I therefore urge this honorable House to rescind its earlier resolution made on 23rd April 2025 adopting the report of the Committee on Appointments which rejected the nomination of the selection panel for the recruitment of the county secretary and members of the county public service board, and that the Assembly reconsiders the matter afresh. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you for giving notice of motion. The leader of majority. Next order, clerk.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Honorable members, we have one statement from the Honorable Beatrice Chepkemoi, but I'm being informed that the Honorable Vincent Koske shall be raising the statement on her behalf because she's engaged in other official matters. Honorable Vincent Koske, you can proceed to raise the statement before the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity also to seek a statement on behalf of my colleague and Deputy Whip, Honorable Beatrice Chepkemoi. Before I seek a statement, Mr. Speaker, I want to welcome teachers from Camelino and the students from there. I want to welcome you, feel free. Here we do what a replica is. Here is a replica of what Senate, the National Assembly are doing. We transact business the same way MPs and senators are doing. So, Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Section 9 of the County Assembly Act 2012, and Kericho County Assembly Standing Orders number 48-1, I wish to seek a statement on the following issues. 1, Mr. Speaker, what are the terms and contract between the county government of Kericho and the managing director of Kelasco? Mr. Speaker, number 2, when will the contract expire? Number 3, Mr. Speaker, when will the next managing director be recruited? Mr. Speaker, number 4, is there any performance contract of the current managing director of the period he or she has served? If any, what was he or her performance in the last 3 years, signed by Honorable Beatrice Chepkemoi, nominated MCA of County Assembly of Kericho. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Vincent Koske, for raising the statement on behalf of the Honorable Beatrice Chepkemoi. And that statement is hereby committed to the Committee on the Committee on Water. And that is the committee chaired by the Honorable Peter Kemoi. The chairman, I don't know if we will be giving you, since we are proceeding to recess from today, then you table the report when we resume back from the short recess. That is on Tuesday. That should be on, is that 16th? When are we resuming? When are you resuming? I've been given 17 June. Okay. Honorable members, then looking at our calendar, I think our clerks are advising us that we are resuming on 17th June and 24th. So let me direct this way. The first Tuesday morning session, the Honorable Chairperson for Water, please note that when we resume from our recess, so as per the calendar that we have, so you look into that matter before then. So we can now proceed. Clerk, next order.
Order number 8, motion by Honorable Philip Rono, Leader of Majority.
Honorable members, I want to appreciate that the Leader of Majority have already issued the notice of motion to rescind the earlier decision by this House. That was as per the standing orders number 57. That is 57.1, I can read, which says certain motions not to be moved. No motion may be moved which is the same in substance as any question which has been resolved, either in the affirmative or in the negative, during the preceding 6 months in the same session. We are dealing with one that had been resolved in a negative manner. 57.3 says a motion to rescind the decision, despite paragraph 1, a motion to rescind the decision on such a question may be moved with the permission of the Speaker, which I allowed the motion be moved. And number B, a motion to rescind the decision on a question on a special motion shall not be allowed. In our case, this was not a special motion. And honorable members, because of the consultations that we have had to make, I will allow you, using standing order number 1, to only proceed to welcome the students, and perhaps the Leader of Majority, the House Business Committee shall schedule when you shall be tabling or when you shall be moving the motion. June. Okay, the Leader of Majority, I saw your hand up. Yes, the Leader of Majority, I saw your hand was up.
Mr. Speaker, maybe you say at times, Mr. Speaker, to kill what we call suspicions, Mr. Speaker, is that after a very wide consultation with the honorable members, Mr. Speaker, after moving the notice of motion, Mr. Speaker, I kindly request the honorable members to still do more investigation, go through the same standing orders, Mr. Speaker, for some times. Then immediately we embark on the House Business Committee, Mr. Speaker. We will schedule and discuss the same motion before approval. Probably, Mr. Speaker, on a special sitting, come around next week, Mr. Speaker. So bear with us because of that consultative nature of the House, Mr. Speaker. And immediately after this, Mr. Speaker, I kindly request that you allow us to do a small Kamuguji, Mr. Speaker, that will further inform the discussion and the debate of the motion before us, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Honorable members, please note that the Assembly Business Committee shall allot the time and the sequence of the publication in the order paper of that motion as approved by the Speaker. And of course, it shall be scheduled as agreed by and guided by the House Business Committee. So for the purpose of this, please note that this motion is before the House as the notice has been already issued. So we move on. I want to give 2 or 3 honorable members just to say one word more so to the visiting students and teachers and staff from Melilo School, which is from Namoi. The Honorable Kupretu Chogan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I rise to take this opportunity first to welcome the teachers and the students of Kamelilo Primary School in Namoi ward. As the speakers who've spoken before me, they have informed you that this house is a replica of both houses in the national government, that is the National Assembly and the Senate. We basically have the 3 roles: legislation, representation, and oversight. And I'm sure in future, most of you who are learning today, some of you may find yourselves in this house. It is good that you've come to learn. We wish you well in your studies. Work hard. Mr. Speaker, I was in this school in the year 2011 when I was working with Kenya Commercial Bank here in Kericho. Our jobs were to go look for the loans, and one of the schools that I went was Kamelilo Primary. I'm happy to see the students and teachers from the school because I know some of them might not have been born because it's a very long time, but you're welcome to this house. The member who you sent to this house is our Deputy Speaker, and sometimes he would have been here guiding the house if the Honorable Speaker was not in. We are proud of the Honorable Member. Mr. Speaker, you know, I schooled with him at the University of Nairobi. So the students from Kamelilo, we wish you well, learn. I'm sure you'll still have an opportunity in future to come and to learn more. With this, Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
All right, thank you. The Honorable Ezra Ngatich.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity you have granted me, Mr. Speaker, so that I can join you and my colleagues in welcoming the students, teachers, and stakeholders of Kamelilo School, Mr. Speaker, from Mainamo. On behalf of Area MCA Honorable Chiria Bet, who is the Deputy Speaker, who is out on an official issue, he will have been with us. I extend a welcome, so feel free, and this is the way my colleagues have said. County Assembly of Kericho is one of the 47 county assemblies in Kenya. After devolution, before devolution there was two only assemblies. That's the one only assembly, that was the National Assembly. After devolution, it gave birth to the Senate, which is the upper house, and the 47 county assemblies. So Kericho is among the 47 county assemblies in Kericho, whereby we deliberate on making laws, legislation, representation, and oversight, planning, as earlier highlighted by Speaker, and we represent you. So feel welcome, and I think it will draw your inspiration. And for a matter of fact, Kericho County Assembly, we are bragging in because this is an assembly in Kenya who has the majority of youths elected to serve. When you analyze from the governor, from the senator, and most of the honorable members of the National Assembly and the MCs, majority or 70% of elected leaders are youths. So I think this is a plus for you to be your inspiration, so that in future you can be future somethings if you have aspiration of becoming lawyers, engineers, and members of different special profession you aspire. Others, I want to say welcome, feel free, and as Honorable Speaker, I thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Okay, thank you, the Honorable Leader of Majority, Emeritus, the Honorable Philip Mutai. Order, Honorable Leader of Majority. Order. The Honorable Chief Whip. Order. You have forgotten that you are in the chambers. Consult with Lawtons and.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for this opportunity. I want to take this opportunity to pass a warm welcome to the students and teachers of Kamelilo Primary School, who happens to be my good neighbors. Kipchimchim Ward and Ainamo Ward do enjoy good relationship as neighbors. And I think Honorable Deputy Speaker is away on an official duty, so I just wanted to take this opportunity as a good neighbor to pass my welcoming remarks and tell the students of Kamelilo that you feel welcome to this assembly. Go and work hard in school, and I think, God willing, some of you may end up serving in this honorable house. So I just want to say, in school, go and work hard, put God first, and I think everything will work in your favor. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Philip Mutai, the Honorable Paul B.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance also to join my good friends in welcoming the teachers and students from Kamelilo. Honorable Speaker, I'm indeed privileged to be in this assembly. Before I told you that I'll not be in the afternoon, but I'm happy that I've got a chance to come and welcome the students and teachers from Kamelilo. It happens, Honorable Speaker, that the head teacher from Kamelilo, if I'm not wrong, comes from a place, my good friend, Mr. Ruto. So I want to join my colleagues in welcoming you, and I want to wish all the students from Kamelilo well. The only thing that I can tell you is that just maintain the discipline you've just been having. I know most of you have great ambitions to become leaders in the near future. Kapsaus and Ainamoi, you know, we bounder, and my good friend, Deputy Speaker, well, is not around, and it's our honor, you know, to welcome these students and encourage them that they need to work hard so that in the near future they will also be in this assembly. Otherwise, we want to wish you well, and as you get back to school, just be focused and maintain the discipline that your teachers and your parents, you know, are teaching you. May God bless. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The Honorable Fancy, correct? And then I will give to the majority whip, and then we can conclude.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to welcome our students from Kamelilo, Ainamoi. Please feel at home, feel welcome. And County Assembly is a house of rules and procedures. We do legislate, we do oversight and representation, and as I stand here, I represent the good women of Kericho County and the girls. And what I wanted to tell the parents and the teachers who are here, let's be near our girls, let's be near our students because they are still very young, and let's give them direction. I'm saying this because of late, we've been having defilement cases within Kericho County, and we need to do some legislation so that we help our children. This one, Mr. Speaker, sir, goes hand in hand with the gender-based violence and femicide which are being seen across the country. And I'm happy to report to you today that I handed over the other day a report on GBV and femicide to the Barasas committee, which they visited us the other day. And as County Assembly, I know we have programs which we are going to run in our schools, churches, and in our villages so that it will help our students and our women in the villages, that we get rid of all this. Mr. Speaker, sir, I also want to thank you because of the budget you've given us so that we go to the schools and hand over the sanitary pads to the students as we do the programs on hygiene and menstrual. I want to say that because my fellow members of County Assembly, please invite us in your wards so that we run the programs, because this is very necessary for our girls, and we really need to help the girls in school. And again, as we are saying, in education sector, they are giving out the sanitary pads. Mr. Speaker, sir, I've gone as a person and I've seen that they are not giving out the sanitary pads as they are saying. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, maybe we will do some check on the same, because many of the schools in the villages are not getting these sanitary pads. So I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the leader of the Honorable Fancy Korir, that is the member of the County Assembly from Chaik Ward nominated. So, honorable members, just to remind you, because we have come to conclusion of our afternoon sitting, is that immediately after this, the leader of majority have requested you to remain behind for your Kamukunji meeting. And just to remind you of the appointment, again this evening, with His Excellency the Governor, at a communication to be at a place to be communicated by the leader of majority. And therefore, there being no other order of business, this House stands adjourned until 17th June 2025.